August 4th, Lynnwood, Washington. Wikispeed. I'm here with Max Cannela, one of our interns, and Kyle is back from his little stint in China. Yeah! Awesome. All right, floor is all yours, Max.
So essentially what I did today is I spent some time trying to find some L brackets and then realized we didn't have any that were going to be right for the size I needed to basically bolt on, because essentially what you see here is we have this face of the turbo. Okay.
The exit, yeah.
Yeah. So what I planned to do was put this thing right here and then drill the holes into this. But as you can see, this isn't big enough to actually drill the holes. This piece isn't big enough to actually drill the holes in this, so I would need to fasten it with L brackets here. I didn't have L brackets, so I made some. I made a set of 4 little L brackets that are
awesome. You fabricated it.
That are 1.5 by 1 by 1.1.
Oh, you measured twice.
I don't know where the other one went.
The 4th one?
I had 4.
It is underneath this workshop somewhere.
It's somewhere. The point is...
You're pulling the Jackson. You're pulling Jackson.
The point is...
It's all good.
So, before that today, I got a bunch of the parts I needed for the turbojet prototype. We got this, which is a very high-tech piece of equipment. It's a toilet roll holder with a lid. And this, an even fancier piece of equipment. It's a toilet brush.
Ooh,
it's
yeah.
Holder. So essentially what we have here is we have a flame tube, a combustion chamber.
Nice.
That's how that works. Got a copper pipe to inject the fuel into there. And the guy at the, it's like an unboxing video. The guy at the hardware store, instead of giving me the spark plugs that we were planning on using before, gave me this little thing to try out, which is like a barbecue igniter. And it has this really cool red button, so we can start the jet engine by pushing a red button.
Yes.
Which is pretty cool. And apparently it works better, so we're going to use that.
Especially if we need a remote started, we'll have some distance, we can make some another extension for it.
Yeah. The only other thing that I have to note is that, so, the plan basically requires me to put this here, so there's the flat edge. I'm going to take this piece off. This is just going to be metal. So that goes on there, and then this piece, this hole in here is going to get drilled in there and into this piece, and this piece is going to fasten on the inside in there, and that's how the air is going to get directed into the flame tube from here, into this thing. That's how that works. Does that make sense?
Yep.
So, the only problem I ran into with that was in screwing these L brackets on. There's not enough space on this this little flat piece right here to actually drill any holes. So I had to make this thing, which is this blacked out area, is going to get cut out. But it's essentially a plate that screws into these. It did a very, very rough job, but that's the whole point of this experiment, isn't it? So, got this plate here, that goes there, then this piece goes on there, and then you can drill drill the screws for the L brackets into this plate instead. So it's got enough surface area.
Boom, that's awesome.
I think that's just about what I did today.
Awesome.
Other than some little math here, just reviewed some of it. It's some of the math from just some old one I did. So there's that.
That's math for this?
It's for this, but these values are wrong because I thought the intake was 5 centimeters. It's actually 2 inches. So I need to redo that. But this bit up here is all correct.
That's good. Nice.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So that's about it for me.
Anything you can recommend for people in the world that are trying to make a jet propulsion engine as well?
Don't blow yourself up. This is a really stupid idea, but that's what's good about it.
Nah, it's an awesome idea.
It's pretty fun.
And we're going to be
one other thing is
testing every step of the way.
I cut the L brackets with this thing. Earlier I had it. It's plugged in. Okay, I don't want to touch the blade. I had bigger teeth on this, and then so it was making it really hard to cut this. So I thought you lied to me and said, when you told me that this could cut metal, because this was just making this thing shake.
Yeah.
So I did the smaller teeth. I'm sure like people who actually know how to use this equipment knew that, but I thought I should just tell you, for those of you who don't, use the smaller teeth because it's better, and it's gonna make a lot of freaking noise, but that's because you're cutting metal with metal. I mean, what do you expect?
Nicely.
Smaller teeth are easier.
Yeah, a lot easier.
Okay.
That's about it for me.
Awesome. Great.
I'm gonna go now.
All right.
Have a nice
Thank
day,
you,
guys.
Max.